Are you all sitting comfortably?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Actually, I need the bathroom.
Alright, then I shall begin. Our story is set in the Wisteria Kingdom. This is at the peak time of the Magic Association having a large influence. They're basically in charge of every guild all over the place, especially in a place called Langmere, which is where our story is based and is close by the Magic Tower. However, tensions about using magic are high from some people in the royal family, having doubts about the power the mages are having throughout the kingdom, and are increasingly worried about their NPC employee force, which is highly suspicious. Our main characters are NPC-kun and Winnie. NPC-kun, or Mr. NPC, is trapped under a curse that takes away his humanity. He can only be himself when he is completely alone. If he runs into someone, then he has to go back to his workplace. His memories are hidden from him, and all he can do is live out his days in the guild hall, unable to do anything, although he seemingly still has a little bit of his healing magic. He's not too sure. He's trying to break out of the curse and remember what he has forgotten. Will he be able to? Or will it take a special someone who has ties to his past? Winnie is an energetic wind mage that loves to come and visit her favourite NPC in the town's guild. She doesn't know why, but it feels like she's forgetting something very important. She's aiming to get S rank so she can join the Wizards Association and follow in her mother's footsteps. Other characters that appear a few times are Ivy. This is Winnie's childhood friend. They grew up together in a small village called Hertshire. She's a herbalist by trade and is proficient in poisons. They meet often together, but even Ivy feels like something has changed these past few years. And here we have our Wizard Association officer. He's in charge of keeping the NPCs in check and dealing with things when they're out of place. His smile is deceiving. He knows more than he is letting on, especially about Winnie's family history. Winnie visits the guild regularly. It's known to everyone there, including our NPC-kun, that he is her favourite. And while she goes in to get stronger to build her magic rank, she also goes in to try to get him to smile. Although she doesn't know it yet, it does. Every time. As the days go by, she manages to get a crack of a smile out of him, after giving him a small carving of a boogler, as his curse starts to falter from some sort of unknown power Winnie seems to hold. This alerts a certain Wizard Association officer, as he needs to be sure that his NPC does not have any more small malfunctions. He sets out a quest specifically for Winnie, which is to defeat an oak orc. However, what he doesn't mention is the prize for the quest, and the fact that there is actually a horde of oak orcs that are waiting for her when she arrives. Despite her rank that is not at a high enough level, she goes anyway. She's always wanted to fight one. Days pass. Frustrated, NPC-kun continues writing in his journal to think of a solution. Then, weeks pass. Our NPC-kun attempts to go out at the dead of night, but it's no use in a town as lively as this. He gets seen immediately and promptly returns to his starting point. There's nothing he can do but wait. His curse is making him start to falter in his job in small ways. And by that evening, just before his shift is over, Winnie walks in and collapses. NPC-kun can feel his curse lift for a moment and speeds over to take her to his place to go and heal her. After she wakes up, she's shocked to see that the person in front of her is none other than her favourite NPC. While she's celebrating, she gets a glimpse of the past. Did they used to know each other? There's not enough time to chat though. NPC-kun can feel the curse slipping back, and by now the wizard officer is surely on the way. It's too dangerous, but he leaves her with his journal just in time. The wizard officer is of course angry, but still hasn't realised that Winnie is alive. But for how long? How will he react when he finds her alive and asking to accept her prize? And what will she find out from reading his journal? Dun dun dun. To be continued. To hear what happens next, please subscribe and follow the webtoon, which I'll leave a link to in the description. Today I talked about Winnie and NPC from my story called The Quest NPC Me, which I have 6 episodes up on Webtoon so far. It's a little old and unfinished as it was my first attempt at a proper webtoon, but don't worry, we'll get to continuing it to completion together. So for now, I only went over the 6 episodes with you so that you don't get spoiled for future episodes. There should be about 12 or 13 in total, so we're about halfway through. I intend to finish the story before working on the next one, but as promised, here is a sneaky peek for another set of characters, which is set a bit earlier than the Quest NPC Me. Boom, 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 boom. As you can tell, I have OCs. Lots and lots of OCs. I cannot stop myself, and I will not stop. So much so that for a lot of my fantasy genre ones at least, I've put them all in a super long timeline where they all loosely live in the same universe. The world rules aren't too strict, but it's so I can use the same setting and place names. Ta-da! Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the OC lore. The cicada animation music video from when I started this channel was actually them in an AU setting. Although there are some hidden people in there that may appear in the next chapters of the webtoon too. Thank you for watching again. I'll see you in the next video.